Hey everyone, Alan Bauer here in Bay City, Michigan, and I found a really interesting article today. It was actually done by AARP back in 2018. They did a study on multi-level marketing. And I'm thinking, why did AARP do this study? I don't know why, but it's some really cool data in here. So I'm not going to go through the whole study like in one setting, but what I want to do is kind of bust it down to little pieces. So the one I'm just going to cover today is going to be short here, but it's how participants were recruited to join the MLM organization. So people ask me all the time, like, hey, where do I go to find people to join? And so here's the data from AARP on their 2018 study. The top one was a friend. 34% of people that joined an MLM company came in through a friend. So that's over a third of the people, like over 1 out of 3 people came in because a friend asked them to. Number 2 was a coworker. So that's 12% there. And the number 3 one was a neighbor. That was 9%. So right there you got a friend 34%, coworker 12, and a neighbor 9. That's like 55%. So over half of everybody is through friends, coworkers, and neighbors. So they go on here. Number 4, someone on social media, 8%. Someone from my religious organization is number 5, that's 7%. And also at 7% is someone from a volunteer community group. Family member was actually down at down at 6%. Now it's kind of interesting with family members because sometimes they can be the hardest ones to come in. A lot of times family members want to sit back and I want to see how he does on it first, And then if he becomes successful, a lot of them will join in later. But a lot of your family members may not come in right away. I don't know why that is. Maybe because they know you. They just, they know it's out of your element. They think you're going to fail, whatever it is there. So family members, 6%. Again, you can ask family members. I'd throw it out there in the beginning, and you can always come back around later because a lot of times they're going to ask you, like, hey, how you doing with that pyramid scam thing or whatever it is. They're going to give you a hard time about it. So they're going to, come back around, and if they see you're still doing it, some of them may actually come on board with you. So the next one is I saw a brochure or advertisement. That's also at 6%. A stranger, 4%. It's like hanging out in Walmart and, approaching everybody in the 3-foot rule or whatever. So 4% there. Someone I knew through school, 2%. Someone I met at an someone I met at an informational meeting. That's another 2%. And then other, 12%. So it's kind of funny when we look at the top 3, we see friends, coworkers, and neighbors are 55%. But a lot of times people say, hey, I don't want to talk to a friend or I don't want to talk to anybody I know. Well, you're giving up over half of all the people that are going to join. Your team could be 55% or double, more than double, just by going after that. But a lot of times people just want to stick to social media, which is 8%, or they want to do, like an advertisement or something, put an advertisement out there. That's 6%. So those are all good to do. All these are great ideas, but you got to look at the percentages because like they say, success leaves clues. So again, friend, coworker, neighbor, someone on social media. And I'm going to go ahead and, probably throw this in a blog here too. I'll just pop this in here and I'll put the little short video and that'll be it. So I'll put it in there so you got a nice little visual on it too. Let me know if you think of any other good ideas that are working. Thanks.